The government of St. Kitts and Nevis has approved an extension on the Christmas season duty-free concession allowance. According to Comptroller of Customs Kennedy De Silva, initially persons who ordered using courier services were allowed the concession if their goods arrived in the Federation by December 31st. They have since made a change to that policy.
The deadline is all the goods should be landed or arrive in St. Kitts by the 31st of December. However, that backlog cargo is still in Miami. So what we're saying is, if we bend over backward and have decided, if the agents have received that cargo the 31st of December in Miami as opposed to in St. Kitts, we will still grant that allowance. And that takes care of any issues that the backlog of cargo. So we've worked two ways. One, you've gotten the allowance November, all the way November instead of the normal December. And second, we've accommodated the persons who cargo would have been in Miami, but for whatever reason, for example, using Miami as the example, because that's normally where our goods come from, we've allowed an opportunity for those goods that are in Miami to arrive in St. Kitts. Even though you'll be late, we treat it as if it's already landed in St. Kitts.
He said they have also granted an extension for persons expecting boxes and barrels which arrive by sea cargo.
There are LCL containers in Miami that needs to get here to get their allowance, and again, they've been sitting in the Miami warehouse for some time now because logistics constraints. There are not enough ships available in the Caribbean to facilitate everyone at the same time. So we've spoken to the agents to have to make a determination of how many cargo is there, and they've assured me that all the cargo will come in by next week. And so we have agreed, the powers that be in the discussions have agreed that next week we would allow that cargo that would have arrived the same courtesies as the other goods that would have arrived in the Christmas allowance. So that extension goes on to what's Friday, the 13th of January. We'll allow all the cargo, general cargo that came in on the seaside, for example, to the same courtesies.
Mr. De Silva is encouraging persons who have packages or who will have packages at the customs warehouse to clear them as soon as possible, as this extension will not go beyond the end of January.